I love cheese, and recently a friend shared a trick that makes everyday soft cheese taste amazing. It requires a cheese warmer, and so, of course, I'm going to make one. This is a simple project, but one part has to be just right. I use 600 grams for the base and 200 grams for the dish. I'll start with the base. I'm using a beautiful speckled yellow mid-fire clay. I center the clay. I flatten the clay to a diameter of 13 centimeters. And now I push into the clay. I open out. And now I make a little ridge on the inside that will hold a tea light candle. Now I'm ready to bring up the walls. I bring the walls up about 3 centimeters higher than the final height of the warmer. And I bring the top 3 centimeters inwards. I straighten and create a sharp edge where I'm folding the top over. And now I'm going to push the top section downwards a little. This will create a resting place for the dish. I trim a little bit of clay from the base. I take a measurement which I'll use for the dish, and I wire through. Now I set aside to dry to leather hard. Now for the dish. I take 200 grams of clay and center. And now I flatten to about 12 centimeters in diameter. I push down a little into the clay. And open out into a shallow bowl. I want the shallow bowl to be about 1 centimeter larger than the base. I check this measurement with the calipers. And then I compress and smooth with a sponge. I trim around the base. And then I wire through. And then of course I set aside to dry to leather hard. It's time to trim, so I flip the base and set it on the pad of clay that's left from wiring through. Of course I could secure with lugs of clay. I trim around the foot of the pot. And then I trim across the base. And I compress 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 the base. And I And then I cut ventilation holes in the base. They don't have to be round, they could be any shape. And after a quick tidy, I set the base aside and I can trim the dish. So I center the dish and I fasten with some lugs of clay. I trim around the foot. And I compress the clay. So in making and trimming, I'm aware of two things. One, I want the curve of the dish to fit into the top of the warmer. And two, I want the height of the burner to accommodate a candle and flame. I'll explain this a little more later. Once bone dry, I bisque fire. I'm keeping it pretty simple for the glazing. So here I'm dipping into my glossy white glaze. It's a really functional glaze. And now I can dip the dish. And now I clean the bases. And I glaze fire to temperature. So let's see how this works. It takes a while, but that's time for relaxing. I made a slightly larger burner, and I think this works for a teapot warmer. After all, there aren't too many utensils that don't do extra duty in my kitchen. So the one thing you really do need to get right, and I've already touched upon this a little, is the height of the dish in relation to the height of the candle. So the candle needs to sit at the right height to heat the bottom of that dish. Wow, I'm so grateful for this tip. It makes something simple into a really lovely experience. And making the right warmer end dish elevates that experience. If you want more fun with cooking with clay, why don't you check out my little fry pan video? And as always, happy potting!